You walk into a room, and the silence has a weight to it. It's perfectly still. A small wooden chair sits pushed into a desk. A floral cup rests near a stack of books. Everything is exactly where it was left. We often think of emptiness as a vacuum, a zero, a space where matter has been wiped away, leaving nothing behind. Junseo sits in front of a photograph of his daughter, Harin. He reaches out, his fingers hovering over the frame. There is glass and wood under his hand, but the person he wants to touch is out of reach. Look around the room, and it is crowded with objects: textbooks, clothes, furniture. Yet to someone standing in the center of it, the space feels like a hole in the world. If we define emptiness as nothingness, we find ourselves staring into a gap that can never be filled. Grief becomes an equation that refuses to resolve. A few days pass. Junseo is walking through his yard when he stops. The air in the garden has shifted. Something in the environment has changed. Topping into a corner of the flower bed, a single balsam flower is blooming. No one dug into the soil. No one watered this patch of dirt. Yet, here it is. Inside the house, another shift. From the kitchen, Junseo hears his wife humming while washing dishes. It's a specific melody, the song their daughter sang every morning. These aren't mysteries. They are ripples. A seed dropped by a playing child months ago finally met the right soil. A melody embedded itself in a mother's memory. These traces continue to alter the present moment. The physical body is gone, but the habits, choices, and actions of that life continue to dictate the reality of the room. Our definition of absence begins to fall apart. At a mountain temple, a monk offers Junseo a different perspective. He speaks of a concept called Gongjuk Sisek, the idea that form and emptiness are not opposites. Consider the logic of a single seed. If we view it in isolation, it is just a dormant speck suspended in a void. But a seed cannot become a flower alone. It relies on external inputs. It needs the soil to anchor it, water to break the shell, and sunlight to provide energy. As time passes, the friction between these elements forces a transformation. The seed vanishes as the plant takes shape. The flower is not a standalone object. It is a temporary intersection of soil, water, light, and time. People follow the same biological logic. We do not exist in isolation. We are the result of the people who raised us, the food we ate, and the language we speak. What we call a person is a network of relationships. Our existence spans far beyond the limits of our own skin. We live with unseen forces every day. Take the wind. Try to grasp it, and your hand closes on thin air. It looks like nothingness, but we see it in the way the leaves rustle, the clouds move, and the chimes ring. We don't need to see the wind to know it is acting upon the world. When we can no longer hold a person, we look for them in the changes they left behind, the way they moved the world around them while they were here. Junseo returns to his daughter's room. He finds a drawing she made, 3 figures standing next to a large, vibrant flower. He no longer sees this as a relic of a life that stopped. He sees it as a part of the network she built, a shape she left in the world that still exists. He places the drawing in a frame and sets it back on the desk. That night, in the yard, the wind moves the balsam flower. Junseo closes his eyes, listening to the garden. The world his daughter interacted with is still here, moving in response to her. Those we lose dissolve into the conditions of our lives. They become the wind that moves our leaves.